What is going on, my Groovies and Groovesters? I'm your host, Lauren the Groovy Antagonist, and today we're playing a game called Off, but you know that. You know what we're playing today. It's in the title. I've been talking about it for quite a while, making a lot of jokes about it. Uh, Not all of them's funny, but what can you do? But there is actually something I have not told anyone outside of the co-hosts, and I want to bring attention to it right now. So, today is actually a first in Groovy Antagonist history. This stream is the very first stream I've ever done that allowed donations. This is the very, because every once in a while, not a lot, but every once in a while, I'll see someone in chat say, "Hey, is there a donate thing? Can I donate? Where can I donate?" And I keep telling them, "Hey, I appreciate it, but we don't really have a system like that set in place." Well, now we do, my Groovies and Groovesters. In the description of this stream, you will find a link. And once you find the link, oh my god, I don't have. I'm sorry, I thought I had a lot more setup than I thought I did. Whoopsie. Um, but on the top right, there is, there should be at least, little messages that'll like pop up every time someone donates. So that's where all the donation information's gonna be. That's where all those are. Um, so yeah, Groovy Antagonist does donations now. If you want to be the first ever Groovy Antagonist donor, click the first link in the description and, you know, uh, I'm not going to ask for donations because I don't stream to make money. I don't stream to make money. If I wanted to stream to make money, I would move to Twitch because that's just sort of a better way to be making a buck off streaming. So I don't stream to make money, but if you feel so inclined to send something my way, the link is there now for the very first time ever. And I'm very excited for what that's gonna mean for the future of this channel. Anyway, this ended up being kind of a bad stream to first start off with donations because I did not like intend this stream for day one to be the stream where a Groovy Antagonist finally accepts donations. Because this game unfortunately has a quirk where you can't actually minimize it, and I only have one monitor. So if there's any donation messages or any chat messages, I'm not gonna be able to see it, because it's gonna be covered up by the game. So, which is why I'll be having my phone with me so I can periodically check chat and whatnot. Um, but that was the special announcement that I told you guys to, watch out for. And if you want to click off now, that's fine with me. But that's what I have to say. The rest of this stream will now be dedicated to Off. Off is a video game that I was recommended actually quite a bit ago. It's been quite a while since I was recommended this game, but it hadn't come out on Steam yet. So I decided, hey, I'm gonna wait for the Steam build. So that's what I'll be doing. Playing the Steam build now that it's finally out. And if that interests you, I hope you enjoy this one. That being said, it is now time to get to it. Alright, so I did play the intro a little bit because I was trying to tinker around with the settings. There can only be no living beings in Zone Zero. I deduce, therefore, that you are a figment of my imagination. I'm not used to having Z and X being like the confirm keys. I'm so used to it being enter, so that's gonna be an adjustment for me. Nevertheless, I will introduce myself. I am the judge, and I am aching to know your name, my dear illusionary interlocutor. I am the batter. I have been entrusted with a sacred mission. Delighted, I'm sure. But I am not addressing the body, only the soul that it harbors. What is your name, controller? Her name is Groovy. She can't talk to us. Darn. However, she can see and hear everything. Although, to me you are nothing more than an imaginary spectre, I must say that I am delighted to make your acquaintance as well, my dear Groovy. I believe we need your help. Many people require my services, you know. Everybody loves cats. We rub ourselves against their legs and purr with the most insistent manner. They adore that. I'm not talking about that kind of help. I see. What sort of service could I offer to an ectoplasmic entity? I have a secret mission to fulfill. I must purify the world. There is no objective more laudable. Therefore, I agree to serve as your guide through this place, if I may be of any assistance. Thanks. Quite peculiar. Okay. Uh, oh, I thought you went through there. I didn't know you were here. Allow me to confess that whoops. Might you, in fact, be a person of flesh and blood? I think so. So, I was mistaken from the first, and you did not even interrupt my fanciful soliloquizing. Hello, wish I could donate. That's fine, nonsensical. I'm glad you're here anyway. I must say, this is really quite strange. You are the first living being I have ever met in this place. I have concluded, therefore, that Zone Zero was empty. It's all too obvious that I was mistaken. Now then, there are other zones. In those territories you may find yourself subject to the violent attentions of certain hostile individuals. Your sacred mission may well lead you to these places. Would you like me to acquaint you with the art of violent confrontation? Combat tutorial? Fine. I haven't played this game before. This is the battle screen. As you can see, you will find yourself placed on the right side of the screen. Meanwhile, your opponent, in this case your humble servant, will be placed on the left, positioned appropriately for single combat. As battle begins, you will be given your first choice. You must decide between attack, defend, competence, and objects. Naturally, attack allows you to engage your opponent in a classical manner. Now it is time to put theory into practice. Choose the word attack from the menu. Undulating before you, and then select my form to slay me with your bat. Excellent, my dear sportive companion. Remember that the impact of your assault is determined by the level of both the batter and his opponent. Your iron violation may result in the occasional critical strike, This will cause the teeth to fly in heaps. I'm sure when you're ready, strike again. It is also possible for you or your adversaries to slightly avoid the offensive moves that you exchange. Just as it is your goal to purify these specters, they wish to eliminate you. You may guard against such feeble attempts. Choose defend to protect yourself from one of my dastardly blows. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, okay. Now, once more, if you'd be so kind to prove your mastery of defense. Even the best sportsmen, I believe, are subjects to the callous vicissitudes. The vicissitudes? The vicissitudes? I don't know that word. Of the playing field. Do not fret. You can recover from these grievous injuries. Competence permits you to use one of your special talents. Objects grants you access to the inventory you are carrying. Now, let us attempt to utilize an object. Take this luck ticket and graciously use it on the batter's person. Oh, I got you. Impeccable. Your mastery of battle borders on brilliancy, my friend. But there is one thing we have not yet addressed. I'm speaking, of course, of your competences. Speaking generally, there are special moves that trigger surprising effects. For example, a competence might trigger an unusually powerful attack, or induce a resurgence of health points. In any case, you must remember that using a competence will incur some degree of competence cost, so I suggest you wield these skills with parsimony. With competence costs exhausted, you will find heavy assaults impossible to carry out, and if by some mischance you cross swords with a more than worthy opponent before recovering it, victory will be uncertain at best. Now then, let us try one. Choose competence and then run with courage, a skill calibrated to brutalize your enemies. Now you have mastered not only this competence, but the very art of combat. You must remember that there is cost to showing your steely resolve in this way. Your sacred mission will depend on your mastery of these abilities. The confrontation ends. Theoretically, the health points of you and your confreres or those of your opponents fall to 0. Do take of your health if you are hoping to pursue a career in purification. Now you are ready to dispose of the impure obstacles standing between you and the success of your luminous mission, provided that your intelligence is as advanced as your undeniable capacity for raining bat blows upon an innocent cat. At all events, your training has not yet reached its end. Please do follow me, if you would like my guidance a little while longer. Sure, I love kitty cats. I'll follow your guidance, silly little kitty cat. Silly little kitty cat with teeth. Who's British for some reason. Yes, passing through here will require the careful operation of your cerebral apparatus. You know, the one bathing limply in your languid cranium. I believe these floating blocks correspond in some way or another to the symbols you see before you on the wall. Is that the one block? Quite peculiar. Oh wait, because it's the order, right? See, I'm so smart, I didn't even, do anything. before like one. I'm not finishing that sentence actually. 1, 2, 2. Oh, okay. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh wait, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6, 8, 2, and 3. Oh, I'm a genius. I'm the best to ever do it. Uh-oh. I might not be the best to ever do it. Finally, after all our exertions, eagerly awaited recompense arrives upon the scene. Crunch, nom, nom, crunch. It's impossible to get around this obstacle. Piece of silver flesh has been found. A luck ticket has been found. Oh, 448287. 448287C. 448 448 287C. 287. Even C is like the third letter of the alphabet, right? Oh, it stands for cat. Okay. Yeah, it stands for cat. What was the numbers again? I keep forgetting. 448287. 448 287 cat. Oh. Well, I tried pressing C on the keyboard to see if that would work. Doesn't look like it, but maybe. Maybe it's trying to... Maybe that had something to do with it? No. No, okay. Maybe I gotta go back to another floor, right? No. No, I don't think so. I think all I'm doing is just making it a lot more complicated than it needs to be. But what could C mean? What could C really mean, C? Maybe it's 1, because that would complete the C transformation thing. Nope. Okay, no, I actually got it, remember. 448 287. Even now, I gotta find a way to make C a number that isn't 3 or 1. What could C be? Could C really be me? Probably not. Yeah, no. C cannot be me. Maybe I need to see C before I can see me. And C menu. I don't think it has to do with it. Maybe it's not a C. What if it's... What if I forgot what numbers look like and that's like the secret number? Uh, well, okay. It's not anything on the top row. Uh, Phew, I don't know. I genuinely do not know. It's not 3. Is 3C is like third letter, third number. I thought that maybe it could be connected in that way. Ah, this is why I hate puzzle games, because I'm not smart enough to know what this could mean. What could this mean? 448 287 C. C. What am I missing? Am I missing something? You're not much of help, are you? Impossible to get around this obstacle. Okay, well, if I can't see what C could be, then maybe I just gotta press that random cube. Now, feast your eyes upon an accessory that will provide especially useful on your purifying quest. My enlightened student and sportive friend. It is a cube floating in the air, as you have no doubt noticed. Nevertheless, you will be able to distinguish it from its fellows by the tasteless contrast forced upon your gaze by its clashing colors, which defy any sensible theory of visual arts. Do not judge it too quickly, however, for in spite of its questionable appearance, this red cube possesses an undeniable utility. In addition to restoring your health and competence points in their entirety, it is capable of saving your progress and sending you to the nothingness. The nothingness is a place of transition outside space itself, where you can travel from one point to another point at the speed of light. I now invite you to try it for yourself, in order to discover regions more populous than this deserted place. Open your wings, my dear companion, and fly toward the zones ahead without hesitation. Your only enemy is the fear that will grip you. Okay. Oh, wait, wasn't this supposed to be... What was supposed to be the cat's voice again? It's getting this voice now. I think this was supposed to be, like, the baseball guy's voice, and I'm now mixing their voices up. Yeah, because what did it... I think it was supposed to be like, don't... Yes, it was supposed to be like this. I'm mixing the two voices. Yowie zowie. Okay. Do not worry. I travel widely across the zones of this world. I am certain we'll meet again. Ah, yes. By the by, take this. This curiously named item is the key that will grant you entry to Zone 1. I have explained that you can, at any moment, examine yourself and your inventory by pressing C. The Leo card has been found. Health points and competence points completely restored. Sure, I'll save the game. Yeah, why not? Oh, it's green. Green means you know me. So green, I'll save the game again. Oh, it's raining. It's raining green. Oh, wait, one.
is a very convenient way to travel between all different regions of Zone 1.
Please. Damien. I have a friend named Damien. I haven't spoken to him in quite a while. Hi, Mega Malosi. Is this you, or Damien?
Family too hasn't run for a very long time.
Damien, where are you, my guy?
A visitor. Welcome to the smoke mines. May I ask who you are? Are you an inspector?
No, I'm the batter. I have come to exterminate the impure spirits.
The matter? The impure spirits? Are you some sort of prophet? Maybe a man of faith?
Yes, something like that.
Who sent you?
Nobody. I'm being led by Groovy.
Oh, I don't know her. She must be part of senior management. In any case, that's good. That means they appointed our requests. Come with me. I'll explain your assignment. These are the instruments of human torture. You are here in the smoke mines of Damien, in the south of Zone Number 1. We send laborers into deep tunnels to unearth the metal from the ground, freeing trapped smoke from the depths. Using various tools, we put some of it into bottles, which the Queen sends to other zones. The rest of it flows freely and forms the air that our lungs inhale and exhale, so we can live. It's an essential element, the first of our 4 elements. Because without smoke, people would have nothing to breathe. There we are. So, well, how do I put this?
Where are the impure spirits?
Yes, there we go. There are many specters in the mines, and they are getting more and more aggressive. But, in fact, it would be better if you didn't go there because the regulations forbid visitors from accessing the smoke mines. So, here's what we're gonna do. There's an annex in the mines that nobody ever visits, but a miner went in there some time ago. He says he saw something strange, nothing like the usual. So I thought, maybe that's the leader of the specters. So there we are. If you accept, you'll go into the annex and kill the leader of the specters. Then the specters will disappear. We can do our jobs again. There we go. Do you have any questions?
No.
Great, impeccable. The tunnel's right down there. I'll wait for you here.
Well. What do we have here? Is that not Groovy and her charming jumping Jack the Batter? Are you the leader of the specters? No. No, certainly not. I'm just passing through, not unlike the smoke which is extracted from this pale and metallic place. However, I believe I know where the one you take for an ectoplasm can be found. To tell you the truth, I am perplexed. I believe this is one of the peculiar things which is called a spherical add-on. I have tried to level best to make it my own, but the operation has failed me most systematically. But I am thinking perhaps you, who are not of the physical order of things, would succeed in binding this spiritual entity to your own.
Oh, let's go. I'm an alpha now.
What an exceptionally intriguing phenomenon. I must admit that I remain perplexed by this unexpected metaphysical reaction. Well, then, since it has chosen to accompany you, I can only advise you to make the best possible use of it. Okay. The leader of the specters isn't here? I fear I must respond with my sincerest apologies in the negative. Save for this add-on, I have not crossed paths with a single moving soul.
So you've returned. So have you, killed the leaders of the specters?
No, it wasn't there.
Oh, oh, really? Hey, damn. Oh, gosh. I, then, I guess I'll have to let you enter through the main gorges in that case. But, regulations prohibit it. Alright, I suppose this would be an extraordinary case as defined in paragraph 5. So, well, the primary mines are on the right there. There are phantoms down there. They keep us from doing our jobs rapidly. But this is my break time anyway. What are you doing here? Are you one of the mine inspectors? You've come to eliminate the specters. That's great news. Limestone always work in the farthest corridors, and since everything looks the same around here, it's easy to get lost. There are phantoms in the tunnels. Be careful, sir. And besides, who let you in here? The regulations normally prohibit visitors from the outside.
Ooh, this is funky fresh. Show yourselves, corrupted children. I am the voice of forgiveness, come to eliminate you wretched forms. Perhaps prepare yourselves to suffer my judgment.
Okay, okay. So perhaps I should use a competence. Okay. Oh damn, they're just taking it. Oh, they're not just taking it. Okay. Too easy. But maybe that's for good because I don't think I could do anything hard. I'm not very good at video games.
This add-on is fighting by my side. That's useful. Let's purify the other galleries.
Okay, so that's the difference. Alright. I'm not allowed to go through here yet. Okay. Let's go here. Oh. Nah, we're not fleeing. We're doing the genocide route of this game.
I'm working. I'm being productive.
Oh, another one. 2 pieces of Bilal's meat have been found. Cool. I don't know if I want that guy's meat though. I mean, I just met him. Okay. I don't think I'll have any like competences available. I'm a little bit afraid about, well, all of these guys, but I don't think I need all these just yet. Alright. Hold on. I really like the OST of this game. For what it's worth, the OST is actually really good. Like, this is actually really cool. Like, I'm not bobbing my head right now, but it's totally a head bopper. That door, that chest didn't have the chest opening thing. I just thought that chest was like, yep, you unbox an enemy now. There's a lot of enemy encounters in this game. Oh my goodness. Oh, ouchie. Ouchie. I haven't had my turn yet. So, do you mind? We're gonna curb stomp everybody, actually. Please. Please let me do something, please! Damn, I was really hoping I would get something with a little bit more splash. Getting everybody. I don't want my alpha to die. Maybe I gotta defend more. And they're not gonna die. I can't. Okay, I thought I could. Okay, can we kill these people, please? They're starting to get on my nerves. Starting to get on my nerves a little bit. Yeah, let's just go. Please? Oh, let's go. Yeah, I don't want to face against those guys, actually. There's a door. It seems to be blocked from the inside. Darn. Well, and that's another... Oh, that's not a dead end.
Where? Did you come for the smoke mines?
Yes.
But it's full of specters in there.
Yes.
Are you a specter?
No.
Then, who are you? Were you sent by the Queen? Or by the Dawn?
Now,
But,
you still know how to fight the specters?
you could destroy them?
Yes.
Oh, that would be great. There are, specters in the pig barns.
Barnes?
Yes. You were here at the middle farm stands of Pentel, on the east side of Zone 1. Our job is to cut livestock in two and extract the metallic rocks from inside the carcasses. All the low-grade metal is discarded, forming the ground we walk on. The rest is purified and worked to create objects. Some of it is loaded into crates and sent to the other zones, also so that they can have objects and on the ground too, I guess. It's an essential element, the first of four elements. Because without metal, you would have nothing to walk on. It would sink and drown. There. And also, there are specters in the big barns.
I want to purify the mines first.
Yes, but the barns aren't that big, and it would be good if you took care of them fast, because the Queen's inspector is gonna arrive here any moment. So please, Would you do the bonds first?
Alright.
Great. Thank you so much. The bonds are over there, to the right. They aren't big at all, you'll see. It'll all be done super quickly. The balls of heaps of worked metal, which are going to be sent to other zones. They're, metallic. It's important to pay close attention to the nutrition of the animals if you want to have high quality metal. You're going to destroy the specters? Hurry up, we're expecting the Queen's Inspector at any moment.
Hey, hey, hey. Alright, alright. Ooh. You just died forever. Oh yeah, you just dead forever. And we won. You want some of what we gave to the other guy? Well, have a free sample. Oh, yeah. Not even trying to get back at us. How lame. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Well, we're getting your Spectre buddy first. And then, aha! We can get you next. Nah, let's just attack. Oh, good call. Don't want to waste too many whatchamacallits. Alright, let's face you next. You're gonna be done, like we did all the others. I might be the best to ever do it, actually. Maybe. Who knows? I haven't actually... I'm the best one I know, because I'm the only one who's played this game. So... Wow. See, they're so cowardly, they ain't even gonna do anything to us. We're gonna stomp on them. And we're gonna walk on them. And we're gonna walk on them like they're babies. Because we like to walk on babies. What am I talking about? I don't even know at this point. I'm just saying shit to say it. You know that saying, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all? Well, I don't know that saying, so I'm saying everything I can think of. Yeah, sure.
Uh, I'm really...
Come at you, little shit.
No, yes.
How long has he been in there?
I don't know.
No, you don't know anything, do you? I could have guessed.
Hey, I will eliminate the specters.
What makes you think he could wipe out those stupid Yos? He thinks he's better than you, better than the Queen.
No, no, I don't think that.
Shut it. I didn't ask what you thought. You think you're so much smarter than the rest of us, but you're all the same. Anyway, that's hardly important. The ghost will erase that prig.
You think he won't?
Of course not. But an officer of the Queen could fight these ghosts. If all of you would just listen to me more often, you wouldn't be stepping on it.
But then who's going to destroy them?
I could have done it, but you don't deserve it. Too bad for you. You'll just have to solve your own problems.
No, no, please.
I'm leaving now. I'm going back to Alma. At least the people there are polite, not constantly trying to cut you off while you talk.
Please don't.
Goodbye. Get out from my sight.
No, no,
If you want to keep your place here, you'd better get the hell away out of my way right this instant. What a dick.
what?
Who was this person?
You're still alive?
Yes,
And the specters?
the Baron has been purified.
Thank you. You must be very lucky.
Who was that?
That was the Don. Here's the Queen's Inspector.
You mean Spectre.
No. The Queen wouldn't employ a Spectre, so he can't be the one.
But he's evil. I must destroy him.
No. No, don't do that. As an envoy of the Queen! You had better go complete your work in the smoke mines. Please. In any case, it's headed to Alma. No one can go there without proper authorization, so please return to the smoke mines.
Alright.
I'd rather work here than most smoke mines. At least we can get some fresh air. You shouldn't get attached to the animals. Once you are, it's difficult to put your own hands inside.
Ouch. Tap a cow.
Extracting bits of metal from inside the cows isn't my dream job. But if I do it, well, maybe I'll be transferred to Alma. Once you've extracted everything from the carcass, you slice it up into little pieces and eat the meat.
Alright, so that must be the entrance. Actually, what if I go over there, actually? What is Elson? Oh, that's where we started. Alright. I didn't realize this place had a name. Pencil. There's something so psychedelic about these, like, imageries. Silver flesh has been found. Oh, it's getting spooky. It's getting spooky. It's like a spooky dookie. And a spooky cookie. A spooky dookie cookie. Oh, whoops, I forgot to do my thing. atmospheres of this game is like really good.
The switch is currently on. Switch is now off.
Let's see if that did anything that would benefit me. I really like how the alpha kind of makes our character look like it has a halo, because it's like, it's purification, right? So it's sort of like religious symbolism. I think we're supposed to be sort of like a stand-in for Jesus, I think.
The characters are starting to pile up, aren't they? Huh?
What I'm saying is that the average player isn't asking for all this complicated, tedious dialogue. There should be more action and fewer questions.
Who are you?
I am Zachary, the traditional items merchant that's necessary in every video game. Whenever you go somewhere, you'll find that I showed up just before you got there. But enough small talk. I'm not one of those protagonists you have to listen to for hours, so why not let me see the color of your credits? Let's see. Luck ticket, Moloch's meat, offensive equipment for batter. Sure.
What? How? Where did you come from?
I came from the smoke mines.
How? What? That's impossible. Lamps don't even work in there. You can't breathe.
My mission is to purify the mines, but it seems that the ghosts are especially numerous here.
The specters.
What is this place?
Uh, You are here at the Sachihada Plastic Administration in the North Zone 1. Our job is to fill out these forms. Afterward, we pack them, tie them up with string, and forward them to the couriers. There, they ship the bundles, and in exchange, we receive shipments full of plastic. There's a lot of plastic, liquid plastic, which forms our lakes and oceans. There's some solid plastic.
Uh-oh. No, I don't want to do shifty keys. I just want to press shift and be happy. I like pressing shift and being happy. But no, you have to put on sticky keys because you can't leave me alone.
It's an essential element, the first of 4 elements. Because without plastic, the world would have no limits, and people would keep walking and walking and never stop. But you hunt the specters, really?
Yes, I'm purifying the zone.
The specters. I know where they come from. They all come from the Postal Service.
The Postal Service?
Oh my god. No. I don't want your sticky keys.
That's where they mail out in all the completed forms. Is that, nobody can remember what floor it's on.
I'm gonna save. I know it's a little early, but I think I want to call it for now. Uh, you know what? I thought that game was pretty alright, but I think I'm only gonna bring it back if I think you guys want to see it. Because the game seems pretty well made. I can see the. I honestly, like, I haven't seen a lot of it, so I can't really determine like, what exactly the hype was, like, right now. Especially considering the game's like 15 hours from what I've been told, and I've only been streaming about an hour of it. But, if you guys would like to see more of this game, I'll stream it. But unless if you guys like don't really talk about this game too much, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think there'll be a part two. Just because this game, it just doesn't seem like one of my go-to games, you know? Like, there's definitely a lot of production value in it, and I appreciate it for what it is, but I don't know if it's my thing. I'm willing to give it a shot again though, if you guys want to see more of it. But until then, that's going to be it, my Groovies and Groosters. I've been your host, Lauren, the Groovy Antagonist. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this stream, and I hope to see you in the next one. See you later, alligators.